Today we're going to show you guys how to grind up some venison. So what we've got here, we've got our number 8 Kitchener stainless steel grinder, and you can find these at your local agri-supply store or at agrisupply.com, and you can also find it at carolinacooker.com. So what we've got here, we've got cubed up venison meat. They're about 1 inch cubes. We've got some beef fat. We're doing an 80-20 mix there. You're going to want 2 tubs, one for your meat and one to catch the grind. And you're going to want your pusher for the meat too, so you don't have to put your finger down in there. So we're going to go ahead and turn this bad boy on and start grinding. All right, guys, so what I'm going to do, generally I'll take 1 handful of meat, and I'll take another handful of fat, and just kind of continue that on through until this top part of the tray is full, and then we'll start pushing it in simultaneously into the throat. So we're going to go ahead and start with that way it doesn't get gummed up too much. Now, one key about grinding meat is you want to make sure all your components are ice cold. What I usually do is I'll put the tray, the dies, the knife, all that stuff into the freezer and get it nice and cold, because if it's not cold, your fat's going to start to heat up and make it very difficult to push through. So you're going to take your meat and just throw it right here into the hole of the throat and just push that bad boy down. And the reason you want about 1 inch cubes, because that's about all the space you got here in that hole to get in there. If not, if they're too big, it's very hard to get that shoved in there, and then it gums up, and that's just not fun to have to deal with. All right, guys, look at how beautiful that is. All that ground meat coming in there. That's going to make some real nice hamburger patties. You're not going to get any fresher than this either. This thing was knocked down today. So as you can see here, you've got some big pieces of fat, some big pieces of meat. It's pretty uneven at the moment, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mix it up by hand once we get everything ground in, and then it's going to even out pretty well. So no worries on that. And I tell you, this grinder, this is pumping through it. Oh, don't want that in there now, do we? This grinder is doing really good. This thing will cut 6 to 8 pounds in a minute. So pretty much as fast as you can stuff it in there, it's going to push it out. All right, and that is all the meat that we got there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, let that kind of run through, and then we're gonna mix it all up, make it nice and even, and then we're gonna vacuum seal it up into nice 1 pound portions.